Right, we're in Sibsey Windmill. We're in the cat of the mill. And Robert here has kindly said he'll show us around. So I thought we'll try and make a bit more interesting video. So there's the gear wheel that's driving it.
Yeah.
That's the gears here, look. Yeah, you can see that there. We're getting the light, enough light on it. There we are. Right, Robert. So you tell us all about it.
Right, the mill is powered by 6 double-sided sails.
Yeah.
And the sails are driving the large wheel, which is called the brake wheel.
Right.
The reason it's called the brake wheel because it's got
a banded brake on it.
It's got a brake band down.
Yeah, we can see that.
That's operated from the outside.
Yeah.
With a long chain.
Right.
This is the brake chain.
Yeah.
That's you did it a sharp tug.
Yeah.
And the chain goes up and the brake applies onto the brake wheel.
Yeah, onto the brake wheel, what we saw on the in the cap.
Yeah, in the cap.
In the top floor. Yeah.
Yeah. This brake wheel drives another smaller gear wheel called the wallower.
Yeah.
The wallower which drives the main part of the mill further below.
Yeah, and that's driven by the main shaft.
Yeah.
It runs all the way down to the floor.
Yeah.
Right.
Underneath the wallower you can see another wheel called the saps hoist.
Yeah.
The saps hoist is got a chain which goes round it.
Yeah.
Which sends the saps of grain on.
That's right.
When you do,
yeah,
to get the saps hoist working,
yeah,
you pull the rope.
Yeah.
And it brings the grain right to the top of the mill.
Right, here's how you get the grain up to the top of the mill.
You do a loop.
You do a loop like that, look, and put that round your sack, neck of your sack, like that.
And you pull the rope.
And then you pull the rope, which runs right through the mill, look, if you remember. We showed you it working at the top of the mill. You pull the rope, and it pulls the sack. So, look, you watch. Look, up it goes, look, see? So if you want to ride to the top of the mill, all you do is hang on the chain, and it's been known in the past that people have done that.
Yeah.
So they take themselves up, instead of walking up the stairs, they take themselves up the mill.
It has happened before here.
Yeah.
In this, on this top floor,
yeah,
is you're inside of a cap, underneath the cap.
Yeah.
When the wind changes direction,
yeah,
it turns the little wheel on the outside.
That's right.
The fantail.
There's the fantail. Let me just, I'll zoom in and show you that.
Turns the whole cap.
Right, this keeps the cap turned into the wind.
Keep the sails in the wind.
To keep the sails facing the wind. That's where the grain store, look.
Yeah.
In there, you can see it.
In the grain.
If I put the camera there, you can just see it. There we are. Lovely. And there's your drive shaft still going round that runs right through the mill, you see, from top to bottom.
Yeah.
By the way, you need to be very good and fit to be a miller because you're up and down these stairs all day.
Yeah.
You see how worn the steps are?
I've been doing it for about 25 years
Yeah,
now.
he needs holding up.
I started when I was very young.
All right.
This is the second bin floor.
Yeah.
As you can see the grain bins.
Yeah, of course. Here's your grain bin with the display window. Yeah.
And that's the original stone furniture, which
it is.
dates back from the mill when the mill was first built in 1877.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lasted well, hasn't it? 1877. I tell you what, I bet if Chinaman made one today, it wouldn't last that long.
And as you can see,
yeah. Here's all the flowers.
Yeah. And we got a book on when we lost a sail in the storm.
Oh yeah.
When the sail snapped in half.
Yeah.
And it landed on the balcony.
Yeah.
There we are, as you can see.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, you can see that.
And you can see,
because when I first came here, there was only 4 sails on the mill.
Yeah, that's right. He did have 4 sails.
He had 4 for a long while.
There's all the debris.
That's the debris off the sail.
Yeah. That shows the inside of the sail. See how rotten it was.
Oh, it was. Yeah. It was very rotten, wasn't it?
Trouble is, if you tap the sail from the outside,
yeah,
it may be sound, but you don't know what's going on the inside.
Well, that's right. It's the same with all wood.
Basically, if you look at this pattern, we've got a bit of a broken sail here.
Yeah.
As you can see,
Yeah.
It's dry on the outside,
Yeah.
wet in the middle.
It is.
You can see it started to break up in the
It rots
middle.
from the middle to the
and works
outside.
away to
It does.
to the outside.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the sails were facing this direction,
Yeah.
when the sail came on, it crashed onto the balcony, and a whole about a ton of its weight sat on this balcony.
Right.
Where the rest of the debris went flying on the tea room roof and broke several panels.
Oh, it went over there.
Yeah.
Right.
As you can see, there's a bit of damage on the brickwork where the sail hit. When the sail came flying off, you can see where it's damaged.
Yeah,
the
we can
tires.
see that.
Tommy Ward.
Yeah.
He owned this mill from 1921 to he died 1953.
Did he?
Yeah.
Right, that's a
And he
nice
got-
picture of it.
I don't know whether you're scared or not. He still holds this mill.
Right, well we've just heard a very nice ghost story. Just to do it slightly more briefly, as I show you the grain they make. Right? There's the flour, and that's what it's made from. We'll do each one. There's your wheat, look. There's your nice organic wheat, and there's your nice organic flour.
Wholemeal flour.
That's wholemeal flour, as it
Grind
says.
every wheat as well, which is called camlet.
Yeah?
It's a very hard grain, and we grind oats.
Oats, yeah.
Yeah, and we do
For oat cakes. We make oat cakes.
spelt,
That's spelt, yeah.
barley,
Yeah.
rye,
Yeah.
maize.
And maize. You grind maize as well.
Yeah.
And there's different stones for each of these.
Yeah.
Do you sharpen the stones then when they need them occasionally?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it done because my father was a blacksmith, so
Yeah.
you know we knew about that. He was just telling us a nice little ghost story. There's an old lady that lives in the cottage down there, and she saw an old man one day and went out to challenge him, and it was the ghost of the miller. It was the ghost of the miller, a spitting image of him, and they found out that. So it's definitely a haunted mill.
This is a stone floor. Where
Obviously.
You can see there's 3 sets of
You've got 3
millstones.
sets of stones. Yeah.
This is where the wheat comes out from the bins.
Yeah.
You can see it's stored in a bin called the hopper.
Yes.
When the stones are working, the shoe cuts,
And it knocks the grain in.
knocks the grain in.
Stone. Of course it is.
Yeah, and the grain goes between the 2 stones.
Yeah.
Gets ground up
Gets ground
finely, and it comes out in a shoot called the flour spout,
That's the flour spout, right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks, Robert. It's meal floor. Yes.
where the flour comes out from the
So
mill
the flour
stone
comes out from the stones and you catch them in the sacks.
into the sack, which
Yeah.
is
Here.
just here.
That's it.
It comes out into here.
Yeah.
Above you got the millstone.
Right.
As you can see.
There. Yeah, we can see.
That's the bed stone,
That's
which
right.
sits underneath.
That's right. That's the bedstone.
The
Yeah.
shaft there called the spindle, which turns when the runner stone's turning.
Yes.
These are called tensioning screws.
Yeah.
They make the flour finer or coarser.
Right. So they tighten the stones together.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they tighten and lift
Lift them up.
stones apart.
Yeah. I see.
The governor controls the
Yeah. It's all right. No, no problem.
But
No, you're all right.
the
Yeah.
governor controls the gap between each pair of millstone. As you can see, they're connected with a steel yard.
Yeah. Right.
When the governor lifts up, it lifts the colour up and brings the bridge tree, which is what supports the runner stone.
Yeah.
It brings it further down.
Right. I see. So that keeps the flour
Fine.
fine. It
When
ke-
the
it
mill's
ke-
down fast or slow.
That's right. When it's moving, it keeps it at
Yeah.
the same texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. These where you control the amount of grain going through the millstone.
Yeah.
As you see,
Yeah.
turn it up and down.
Yeah. And that opens the slots and lets more or less grain in.
Opens on the shoe.
Opens the shoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the top, which
Yeah.
we've shown them.
This is the inside of the millstone.
Yeah.
This is the flat part, just the grinding.
Yeah.
You've got the furrows here where they got sharp edges.
Yeah.
They cut the grain up, and the grain gets ground by the flat part, and the flour comes out between the furrows, and it comes out on the side straight into the sack.
Brilliant.
This is the weighing scale we use for weighing flour
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Nice old scale, look.
When it's
Yeah. And you just have more weight and less weight to make the sack right. Just the same as they did with potatoes and everything else on farm for the last few
grey stone.
Right.
As you can see, it's a rough texture.
Yes.
They're used for general milling like wholemeal flour, animal feed and cereals.
Yeah.
You've got the harder texture, which is called the French stone.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're very smooth.
They are.
They're used for making white flour with.
Yeah.
French stones last about 100 years if they're used every day.
Yeah.
And grey stones last about 50 years.
Right.
They're a softer stone.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll last you long enough to.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing one a week.
No.
Not like you do today. We're in the shop, by the way.
That's all the range of flowers.
Right. Here's all the flowers. Look, look. You've got lots and lots of choice. Lots of choice. And
basically, you got wholemeal flour, which is milled from the grain, which is that one.
this one, right? That's your wholemeal flour,
Yeah,
like you get,
flour.
like all your bread that we eat nowadays. Yes.
You got rye flour.
Yeah.
You got camut, spelt, barley.
Right. I didn't
maize.
make barley flour. I thought you'd grind barley and make beer. You're supposed to make beer out of barley. But you
Yeah,
don't grind it for that.
some people do use barley flour. You got maize.
Yeah.
You got buckwheat as well, which is a very tiny grain.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Buckwheat's like a seed, and it's low in gluten. It's low gluten flours.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, we grind speciality flours as well.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who uses them then? Who are your main customers?
Basically,
People that come and visit, or have you a
bit of both. Bit of both.
Bit of both.
We got a baker in Boston called Shepherd's.
Yeah.
They use our wholemeal flour for making wholemeal bread with.
They do.
We over the year we're getting more and more customers coming back and buying our flour.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
They're buying more.
Well, I mean, it's the best flour there is. I mean, it's all made from proper grown wheat and corn.
Organic.
It's all organic wheat and corn, grown properly, milled properly, in the proper way. I mean, it's the best you can get. And of course it's a bit more expensive, it's bound to be.
Yeah.
But it's well worth it. And where do you go today to buy proper food? You can't.